So Jesus' last words, he said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. At the end of the video, by the end of this video, you're going to know what it means to forgive and how to forgive and why Jesus said to the Father to forgive them. So a lot of times when we sin, when other people sin, we don't really understand the effect of what is happening. And when we sin against God, when we sin against Jesus, it's like we don't understand the love that we're countering against. So I feel like when we sin, it's like we're going against God's plan for us, and God's plan is the best plan for us. And so we don't really understand that when we're going against Him, then we're not thinking like we're choosing our way, but we don't understand like what we're actually doing. And so a lot of times when people sin, when we sin, it's like we don't really understand the effects of what we're actually doing. And so that's why Jesus said to the Father to forgive them, because he's like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, they don't know who I am. They don't know how much I love him. They don't know how much I love them. They don't know that I'm the king of the world. They don't know about heaven. Like, they really don't understand that this world, like, they have a distorted view of me. Their worldview is distorted, and they don't really understand. So he's gracious, and he's giving that forgiveness. So it's important to forgive yourself after you ask the Father for forgiveness, after you ask Jesus for forgiveness, because Jesus said to you, and he was extending that to the people he was seeing, and he was also extending that to every single human being in the world when they sin. He was telling the Father, he's like, forgive them, forgive you, forgive me, forgive everybody, because we don't know what we're doing when we sin against him. I'm going to explain more. For now, hit the subscribe button if you're a young Christian, if you're if you're young in your faith, if you're a young person, you're in your teenage years, then this channel is for you. It's not for older people. It's not for people that are not Christians, that have different worldviews. Grace and peace to them. It's for young Christians. So if that's you, then hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. So who's somebody that you can forgive in your life, and how can you forgive yourself for past sin, knowing that Jesus took that to the cross and he told the Father to forgive you for your sin, and he also is forgiving you for your sin when you come to him. In 1 John, it says that when we confess our sin, he is faithful and just to forgive us and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So you can take complete confidence knowing that Jesus gives you a new slate whenever you come to him. You don't have to worry about like 1%. You don't have to be like, a lot of times when people confess their sin, we're like, I'm gonna not do it anymore, and that's why you're gonna forgive me. And we think that subconsciously. We're like, God, I'm not gonna do this anymore because forgive me because I'm not gonna do it anymore. When really the answer for the forgiveness is Jesus dying on the cross. That's the only reason why he forgives us. If we think that way, that's works-based salvation. But the gospel only shows grace-based salvation, which is grace through faith. In Ephesians 2, it says that we're saved by grace through faith. We're not saved by our works. We're not saved by not doing it anymore. That is a good intention to have, knowing that we want to improve and we want to grow, which is good. It's not basing our salvation. God's forgiveness is not based off you not doing it again. His forgiveness is based on Jesus dying on the cross for your sins. So forgive yourself, walk in that grace, walk in that forgiveness, and forgive other people. Let me know in the comments someone that you want to forgive. Let me know something that you're forgiving yourself in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.